Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm a father of two, a husband, a business owner, and to say the joy of the Lord has sustained me is an understatement, to say the least. Back in 2019, my mother passed away. Her name was Joy, and I quite literally felt like I'd lost my joy in two levels, both in person, and staying happy in a situation like that is tough work. I love my mum to bits. She was the best mother. Sorry, but she was the best mother in the world. And if it wasn't for God's faithfulness, if it wasn't for God's love, if it wasn't for God's joy, that would have been so much harder. I've been really blessed to be brought up into a Christian faith, and through that, it's meant that throughout my whole life, I've always known and always believed that when I am struggling, when I don't have the strength, God has always just had an abundance of everything I need and so much more. Dealing with my mum passing was incredibly hard, and it's not the only situation where I've really struggled or had good reason to struggle. I've had Crohn's disease for going on 15 years. I've been up to 26 tablets a day. I'm also a business owner, and those two things don't tend to go hand in hand, of having a really tough and very active chronic condition, and in the other hand, running your own business and being the sole earner within your household. It has been tough at times. There have been many, many times when the business was finally starting to pick up, finally starting to do better, and then I'd get severely ill, so much so that now I've had surgery, I've got an ileostomy. You could say I've had a lot of reasons to be unhappy, and if it wasn't for God's joy, the way that He's been my source, every time I've been struggling, I've known that I can just pray to God and say, Lord, I need you right now. I don't have enough to keep going in this situation. I don't have enough to keep pushing because it hurts, or to keep pushing because I can't see where our incomes are going to come from. If I need God's joy, I will have God's joy. If I need God's love, I will have His love. If I need His provision, I will have His provision. And to know that as a foundation throughout all of the situations that I've been through, it's meant that I could go into those situations. It's not only coming out of them thinking, oh, now I've got the joy, I can come out of the situation, but going into a tough situation, I know straight away, God's got this, and I don't have to. All I have to do is give everything to God. To know God's faithfulness in all of those things is just, it's incredible. And I don't know how I would have dealt with even half the situations I mentioned if it wasn't for God.